All right, almost everyone is back on. So if anyone has questions, feel free to ask away.
We're watching Space Jam.
Does anybody have any questions at all? It can be business, it can be customers, anything. No?
Joanne or Lee, do you guys want to add anything that you took away or that we missed? I think everybody's asleep.
I just think that one of the things that really impressed upon me was the bonding that happened while we were there. You know, we see each other here on Facebook or on Zoom, or we're chatting on Facebook. We might see each other at meetings, but when you don't see each other, spending quality time with each other, there's, you know, it just makes it more difficult to bond. And so spending 4 or 5 days with your team members, that bond just grows stronger and stronger. And that's, I thought that was a really neat and huge aspect of going to convention as well.
Lee, what was your takeaway on how Plexus did the whole thing? Like the way they put it all together? The details that they put into.
You're breaking up, Cheryl. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Hold on. Am I breaking up now? Just shake your head because I muted everybody just in case. Okay. I was just asking if you could share what your thought was on the way it was put together, or just how much they put into it to you. Did you think that they went above what you expected? What were some of the things that you noticed that were just simple things that you wouldn't have thought that they could have done?
I thought that they went above and beyond. My expectations was, when I was going there, is I was thinking this was just going to be a, you know, pep rally, a huge pep rally, rah rah, yay Plexus, go team, and that wasn't what it was at all. It was definitely very well thought out, very intentional, I think, with the speakers that they chose. They really poured into us, like you said. There was a lot of personal growth. And one of the things that Dodie had mentioned in her video that I watched earlier today that I had not thought about at all until she said this, but they did not go over any kind of company numbers, no quotas, no projections, no anything like that. And I've been to several conventions for other direct sales companies, and that is always part of the convention. And so to me, that just speaks volumes that that's not what their priority is. Yes, the company's got to do well, the company's got to be profitable in order to, you know, to survive. But I believe that their priority in this convention was, you know, making sure that we knew that we were valued as ambassadors, that they care about us, they want the best for us, and that helping us get healthy and helping others to get healthy, and that is just their number one priority, is being a top-notch, very what's the word I'm looking for? Just the integrity of the whole company. I was just truly impressed with. I went there thinking that that I had enough confidence in that I could never get anything greater than what I already had, and that was totally wrong. I came away feeling much more confident in this company and the leadership in this company. So.
Joanne, what about you? Do you have anything to mention?
I think she said her audio quit working.
Oh, okay.
She can't hear us. Because she can't speak or something. I don't know.
Okay. Something I know some of you guys have seen. We the new product, which is the Mega X, the Omega 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7. I don't know why they present them that way, but they do present them 3, 6, 9, and 7. But there is question about one ingredient in there. I don't know how to pronounce it, carrageenan or carrageenan. So there is concern. There's a few people that have brought up concern about it. But it was announced, the product was announced, and then we had our little break and lunch or whatever. But as soon as we returned, our executives had already been aware of it, and they went ahead and I don't have to mute on you. For some reason, it's I don't know if that was all jumbled, but for some reason it's echoing myself. But as soon as the concern for the ingredient in the Mega X was brought up, they went ahead and brought it. They announced it that they're going to look into it, things like that. They don't ignore the concerns of the ambassadors. I don't know, some of you guys may not have been around when the X Factor chewable came out. There was concerns that it had red 40 in it, and I guess maybe sucralose. I saw that earlier that there was concerns about that. But once again, they went above and beyond, and they reformulated it as soon as the concerns were brought up. The concern with this product, it seems like there's some misconception about the ingredient. I guess there's different forms of the ingredient, things like that. We haven't really been educated enough on this one, but rest assured that they do look into our concerns and they address them immediately, and we should be hearing more about it soon. So this company really is all about what's best for their ambassadors and what's best for their customers as well. Lee, you said something. I'm trying to get it to, because something you said made me think of something, and I cannot figure it out, and it's bugging me. There's something to do with our company, and it's irritating me that I can't figure it out. So if it pops in my head, I might say something, but I'm just going to go down the line, and if you'll just shake your heads because I have you muted. But Sherry, do you have any questions? Yes or no? Okay. Jan, do you have any questions? Okay, hold on. Let me unmute you. Let's see. Okay.
When I got my packet,
Welcome pack?
welcome packet, yes, in it was a brochure flyer about a company to get brochures from.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered those brochures. Have yet to receive those brochures. It's been over a month.
Okay.
I'm wondering, do you think the delay was because of the new product?
It could be.
The company line was that we're waiting for approval from Plexus.
Oh, okay. But it was in your welcome kit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would assume that's probably part of it.
Okay.
There are new catalogs that they put together. See, I don't know if there's maybe a contact number on that card, but if there is, I would contact them and just check in.
Well, I had asked them a couple of weeks ago, and they said, we're still waiting on the company.
Okay, it's probably that because they can't tell us that
right.
There's a change in the fast relief. It's now ease, so they couldn't tell us that.
Right.
Yeah.
The other thing I had also wondered was, but now somebody's saying this on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place where you can get brochures.
Yeah, there's a lot of brochures and pamphlets and business cards on Etsy.
Okay, so the company does not care.
Mm-mm. It has to be compliance approved. So when you look on the Etsy advertisement, they should have
that number?
Compliance code.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is that same for shirts or anything else? Because I know somebody was trying to get shirts done up.
Yeah, that's anything with the Plexus logo or details of what the products could do for you. If you find an image that's already compliance approved, it can be used, but the images do have to have that code on them. Now, when they're printed, it's not going to have the code. So
Right.
the pamphlet, it doesn't have to have the code, but when you order it, they should state their compliance code.
Okay, so anybody could make up shirts as long as they have a compliant logo.
Correct.
Okay.
So even if you have an image that you want to put together for Facebook or whatever, you can do that. You just have to submit it to compliance, and then they approve it, and then you can use it.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, let's see. Amanda, did you have any questions? Lauren, do you have, oh, I can't see you, so I can't tell if you shake your head for me. But Lauren, if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself. I'm going to unmute you actually in case you're having problems. Lauren, can you hear me? Okay, her audio could be off too or whatever. So, and then I have a phone number down here of 985-215-74. I'm going to unmute you. Do you have any questions?
Hey, Sarah, it's Tabitha.
I can't hear you.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have a question, but I just have something
Oh, it's breaking up really bad.
to me at convention, and I can't remember who said it.
You're breaking. We can't hear you now. Or I can't. I don't know. Can't hear you. Oh, they got disconnected anyway. All right. Well, last question. Last time. Any questions? I think we're good. Jody, any more last points? Yeah. I think it was a really good meeting. Lots and lots and lots of information. Again, the next Friday will be our big team meeting. We'll go over a lot of other things. Our Emeralds went to a different meeting, and they're going to be sharing from that as well. So thanks for joining me, and I'll share these for our teams, and then I will also share the videos that a few people sent in earlier. Good night.